Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon fan art series, a series where I look at fan-made designs and art of Pokemon. So again, we're looking at this FanDex here, so let's get going. Starting off with Manduck, Palmipus, and Swandarine. They're all water grass types, so similar to Lotad, Lombre, Ludicolo, and they are obviously based on ducks, or eventually swans. I'm guessing maybe the male version of Manduck will evolve into a Palmipus, and the female into a Swandarine, but that's just a guess really. And here we have Fluffier and Hoppinick, normal types based on bunnies, kind of fluffy bunnies, kind of similar to a Bonarian Lopunny. So yeah. And here we have Crapor and Snipunge based on crabs, obviously they're water types, and crabs and sponges obviously, because paw from Crapor and sponge or punge from Snipunge. And here we have Spadole and Cocave, and also Moondozer. Spadole and Cocave are, I think, ground bug types, and Moundoza is a ground dark type. So it's an interesting combination there. Again, going from kind of the caterpillar stage, the pupa stage, and then the final stage, I suppose. And here we have Piblock, Dugmite, and Edgeor, all rock types. I like the design on these a fair bit actually. Piblock looks pretty cool. Dugmite, I like it's kind of like a shark, but got huge kind of arms at the front. And Edgeor is just, it kind of looks like, I don't know, a rock that's come to life. It looks really spooky as well, especially the eyes. And here we have Banshed, a poison psychic type Pokemon, based on a Banshee, I suppose. So similar to Banette, I suppose. I think Banette is based on Banshee. Yeah. And here we have Mascape and Triboon, a normal type and a normal fighting type. I like the design on Bascape a lot, and Tribune is not bad either. Both based on monkeys, evidently, so similar to Infernape and its line. And here we have Nureka and Encephalug. They're electric psychic types, and they're kind of based on, I don't know, sort of slugs. I'm not exactly sure here. Slug, maybe, something like that. And here we have Musculin and Bostoroid, based on weightlifters, fighting types, evidently. The design, I don't actually like it a whole lot here. It looks too human, really, to be a Pokemon. So yeah. And here we have Limble and Equilibrop, both, again, fighting types, but this time based on acrobats. So, again, weightlifters, acrobats, kind of on the circus theme here, really. And now we have Batnap and Staracula, based on bats, evidently. They are dark steel types, so it's again an interesting combination because we've had two lots of bats so far. We had Zubat and stuff who are poison flying types, and then we've had Woobat who are psychic flying types. So now we're going to the dark flying types. Sorry, I got that wrong just now. But yeah, as I said, the design looks pretty cool. I like Batnap. It's kind of like the circle thing you see on some anime and stuff, where it's show them sleeping and that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And here we have Uselake and Monotide, based on a fish and a dragon sort of thing, based on kind of the same myth that Magikarp and Gyarados is based off of, where in a Chinese legend, a carp that manages to make it up a waterfall, I think it is, evolves into a dragon. So that's based off of that. And now we have Rock Roll and Boulder Roll, both rock types. I'm not actually sure what they're based off of. Boulder Roll looks a lot like Golem, really, and Rock Roll just, no, it doesn't look like Geodude, but it might be, similar to it in some sense. And here we have Crummick and Clamshore, Crummick being a bug type, and Clamshore being a bug dark type. Now the interesting thing here is they're both based on Pokeballs, as you can see. So again, similar to Voltorb and such, Voltorb and Amoonguss and stuff like that. Crummick, I like the design a lot. I could see it like putting its head back in its body and looking exactly like a Pokeball. And Clamshore kind of looks like the Pokeball chest you can find in Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD, because it just looks, if you put the clam inside and it came down, it would look exactly the same, kind of like a square shape instead of the normal round shape. And now we have Echila and Echiquil, based on, Echidnas, both ice types here, both based, Echidnas I would assume, and also some sort of cape around Echiquil. And finally, this episode we have Sweetweet and Paswan, Sweetheat is a normal flying type, and Pursuant is a water flying type. So a bit similar to Swablu, how it changes to a dragon, and again taking like Swanna, that's it. Similar to that really, and it's obviously based off of like hearts, because Pursuant has a heart on its chest, and Sweetheat kind of has the same sort of design on its chest as well. So that's it for this episode of FanArt, guys. Don't forget to leave a like down below and also comment about what you think of these Pokemon. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more of these episodes. See you guys!